Al.
Hello and welcome to Netherblock.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Al, who are we? What are we doing? Where are my pants?
This is the show where we build a giant block of nether in Minecraft, Netherrack, 64 by 64 by 64. It's our big build, and we are joined by our guest and very good friend, Jon Jones.
Hey, y'all.
Who is the master of this realm, really.
Pretty much, yes.
We'll see.
Yeah. We came a long way from him
seen.
like being dead and like filled with potatoes to basically having him take over the entire thing and create villages and life.
Oh, I remember that so
the village
well.
you saw
What is-
last week.
What is this Will See stuff? Like, what would we see that would disprove that?
I don't know. Just see how many times I end up dying in this episode.
Oh.
Well, we do have to
When's
find
the
a way
last
to
time
get
you
John
died on the
naturally
realm?
on like the spreadsheet. That's something that probably needs to happen.
I'm not shooting at John with the bow he gave me that I still have.
Oh, you still have the bow.
you cheated.
You're welcome.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
last one, and you want to know how he did it? He just hid it in a box until we all lost our bows. He
Yes.
basically cheated.
That's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
know,
not. We
Al,
discussed this.
you're so fond of quoting scripture from time to time. There is actually there's a scripture story about that. The
Guy who hid his bow in a box to win a
About the
competition.
guy who hid his talents
yeah,
in a
exactly that.
in the pit, and then the master came back and he's like, "Oh, awesome! He still got it."
Albert, you're going to go to Minecraft hell. Sorry,
Pretty sure
buddy.
that is just the
Out of
nether
my
block.
hands.
You know, the other guys in that story didn't just throw theirs in the garbage, though. I think that's the important part.
That's not. Yeah.
Wait, my lunch is
No,
here.
yeah, the
Where
other
is it?
guys are martyrs. They're Minecraft martyrs. I just didn't expect them all to die as quickly as they did.
Speaking of technology, I was mentioning this to the other guys on the call before we started, John. That my Android texting app has updated to where it now like auto provides stock text options, and so like my wife was texting me earlier like, "Oh, I wasn't able to pick up milk at the store," and rather than not reply to her, which is what I would have normally done because like I don't care, I was able to just like hit a button and it said "uh-oh," and now my I seem like a better husband even though I'm not. It's just
What I'm wondering
so
is, like, I know that
effort
to
saved.
get context, it has to read the text. And, like, is it going
it's
to
bad at that.
automatically...
it's only useful like once every 3 texts.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, it's going to get better and better. Like, when is it going to be where it's actually, like, doing the sexting for you? It's like, we know your hands are full right now. Like, let's just give you a few canned responses.
I would like it if like I opened it up at 3 o'clock on a Monday and it's like I just got checked in, like just as a button to click, because that's what I'm always texting her around 3 o'clock on a Monday. I was like, I'm waiting in the waiting room of the plasma donation center, and you know she wants to know like what my timeline is for getting back there to have my blood sucked out and sold.
The hell did I walk
So-
in on? Al's got vampires?
Yeah, I sell my blood.
Oh, okay, got it. Check. I'm all caught up.
I was saying like when I'm there, it's always at the same place. If the texting thing knew like, okay, well he always texts her this exact same thing at this time, I'll just have that as an
You
option.
see,
as
this is a
button to click.
perfect use case for the benefits of the inevitable robot uprising. I'm
Oh, there's so many benefits.
Oh man, you know it. I'm so looking forward to this.
Well, John's going to be
Everybody's
one of the ones
complaining about-
that gets spared because, like, I've been in the car with John, and he always thanks Siri so politely. He's always very good to the robot overlords.
Yes. Whenever I go shopping,
Everybody's
and Safeway is like, have you scanned your club card yet? And I'm like, give me a moment, Siri. I'll do it right away. And then they're like, thank you for shopping at Safeway. And I'm like, thank you, Siri. Thank you so much. And the people who are like manning the checkout area, they look at me like I'm a moron. But I know that they're not going to survive the robot uprising.
I mean, the robots
Fair
really
enough.
are going to have no use for like for sales checkers or anything like that. It's like you're not even going to get a choice. They're just going to leave it on your front step, like just like the mutant that you are. We talked about this a little bit yesterday on the bonus podcast about like the state of mental health and how basically you just used to have somebody locked in your basement.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Like we're going to be like the pets to the robots for the ones they like.
Really got
you had that
concerned
too,
about
John?
what?
You had someone locked in your basement?
No, but I was listening to it, and I'm like really creeped out by your crazy uncle story.
Yeah.
By how
my
cavalier
mom's
you were.
uncle.
Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, everybody's got a crazy uncle locked in the basement.
Yeah, right?
You know, like back in the 50s when everybody had, like, what?
Yeah.
That was perfectly acceptable to just lock people up.
So
Is the
creepy.
soul sand slower? I'm having a
What,
hard time
what
with
was weird to
Minecraft
me
these
is it
past few
sounded like
weeks.
an Asian guy's name. You're like, oh, it's my Uncle Aiko or something like that.
Uncle Oiku.
Uncle Oiku.
Yeah, it's a story that I think when I was young and first heard it, it sort of was like, what?
No, it's like-
I've heard it so many times.
Clearly,
I'm just like, oh, yeah.
You
of
know,
course.
Joseph had like somebody in his family who was into, experimentation.
Kidnapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they experimenting? Is this like a Ed Wood kind of a story?
Yes. Yeah.
It's more like a human centipede kind of a story.
Well, I mean, Ed Wood's like had a lot of mad scientist
there's
characters.
this Oiko doing his crazy shit again.
Yeah, it's pooping into that person's mouth again. That's why we keep him in the basement.
That's
Yeah,
why keep
we never
him in
really
the
quite.
basement.
We haven't plumbed the depths of Oiku in my family. It sort of gets mentioned. My mom insists that this happened and how normal it was. I guess maybe my mom is the one who's normalized it for me. And it's at a point where I don't quite question it anymore. It's like,
We
oh,
can
yeah.
accept so much stuff.
That's like that shooting gets about like 15,000 tweets and Friday Feeling gets about 1 million. Like, I think we're pretty normal with it.
What's Friday feeling?
It's just everybody talked about it being Friday.
Interesting.
Joe's all excited about that. He didn't want to hear about the
I'm
shooting.
not Friday feeling. I'm happy it's Friday. I hate that I'm in the Nether again. This stupid. I hate that I've lost so much stuff to this damn red menace hell place.
Yep.
I generally feel safer in the Nether than I do up top.
Yeah, there's so much fewer. Like, you can get attacked by, if you're in the temple, you get attacked by one of the blazes. But the pigmen will leave you alone, generally.
Generally, unless,
Yes.
someone
Lesser
decides to
me.
give one of them a
Whoa.
high five. And what's
gasps.
fairly new is that they now attack everybody, and that wasn't something they used to do.
Yeah, it used to be you could just
really?
like walk through while everybody else is getting slaughtered. Now,
Yep.
like I can just start a pig war instantly.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna saddle a ghast?
I mean, do you have a saddle?
I have a
don't
lot of
have a
saddles.
saddle.
Yeah. You need a potion of weakness though.
Do we have a potion
can
of
do that.
weakness?
I don't have a potion of weakness. You can saddle one.
I'm gonna try that.
I've already done it. Griffin and
I
I
will
both
help
have done it. But what I was really upset about, I didn't realize, I didn't even think ahead, is when they despawn, bye saddle. But the,
Oh, they just. Oh, they
Unlike
don't stay.
horses?
they don't
I thought if
stay.
you, like,
No.
I thought if you put something that you
Yeah.
had found
typically,
on something,
yeah.
it would
So I'm
stick.
like, oh, yeah, and I know saddles can be generally hard to get, but they're easy to get in the village because I have it set up where you can trade. Whoa. Someone's shooting me.
Create. Whoa.
I'm not shooting you. I'm shooting the lavas.
Oh, okay.
Where are you, Tony? Oh my God, you're right behind me. I was like, am I shooting
I
twice?
felt
Did
that
get,
arrow
like, a
go right by
double
my
bump
nose,
chip?
and I was like, what's that?
That would be a pretty cool enchant, just like double arrows.
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
There
forgot
was
what I'm
something that I brought up before we started recording that Joe and Tony did not remember me talking about. I know I have talked about it to Tony, but I'm going
What?
to bring it up again. What did you
What?
want to...
What?
Okay, so there are in my town, and I don't know how widespread this is. It's obviously not outside the South, but I don't know how far outside of Milton it is. People who
Oh, this is so
go around with the back of their cars with a message on the back of the car that says, I roll in memory of, and then like a person's name and their birth and death date.
Yes.
And it's usually fairly young. Don't say, did they do that in California
Yes.
too? Really?
I've seen that. I've seen that a fair bit, but I thought you were saying like eye roll as in like, oh, somebody said something stupid and you roll your eyes at them.
Oh,
I didn't even make
I don't
the
know that
connection
I've
of two
seen
different
eye
words.
roll specifically, but I see memorial placards on a lot of cars.
It's so weird. It's such a weird thing. I'm glad that it's not just the South anymore, because I thought for sure it was just us. And I was super embarrassed, like, for that.
Why were you so embarrassed?
Because it's so weird.
It's not even that
It's so
weird.
weird.
It's not weird.
A little memorial for someone that you lost. It's been
Is
long
a
time.
sticker on your car? It's like
don't
right
know,
next
there's
to your my kid is an honor student, and also like I feel bad that Johnny died.
Yeah, well, it's better if they have those like family sticker ones, and you just have like the one kid that died like fallen over.
Yeah.
Or, no, it's better when they've maybe they've had a divorce and they've like peeled the mom off. You can still see the shape though. That's the best one.
They just replaced like the mom with like a Playboy bunny sticker. Like have the
Slap
mom like
something
off
over
in
it.
some other thing, like in a straitjacket.
No, I've definitely seen the mom be like peeled off.
That's
I'm digging obsidian now for our giant portal that we'll need to ride this thing through.
But what we were talking about, like the eye roll,
Oh
I
no,
thought
we've
you were
not
saying
been
it
able
was
to get
like
them to
really
go through.
bad
I don't think they can
memorials.
come. I don't think they can actually come through a
What?
portal.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Oh, God.
They can go through
I
portals
was
now.
led to believe that they could.
Yeah, you can use a
someone
fish
told
hook
us
and
that.
drag them through portals and stuff.
Oh.
Wait, a saddle or a fish hook?
You can do both. Like you could lead somebody if they're on the gas with a like if you cast, hit them and drag them. But you can hook gas now.
Interesting.
What is an eye roll? I don't know. You
Like,
seem to think
I
I
thought
was
you were talking
talking
about like people like posting really bad
Oh.
memorials. Like whenever you see a tattoo of somebody's face,
It's a
and they
breakfast pastry that Apple makes.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm confused.
it's like a Kaiser roll.
Hear the
burning,
words
burning,
"I"
burning.
and roll.
It's like a Kaiser
I just
roll,
heard,
but
like, eye
Bluetooth
roll.
only. You can't plug it in.
And it's better than everyone else's.
Oh
Why
yeah,
does the subpipe have a penis shadow?
burning. Oh wait, there's
Questions.
water here. Why don't I just go in the water?
Why are there so many pigmen where I'm trying to mine? They're just trying to get hit.
They like it.
Yeah,
That's the secret. They secretly are all at BDSM people.
it's like the USS Bismarck or something. We're just waiting for it to get hit.
What?
I think I actually picked the wrong one, but what was the ship that blew up for World War One that may not have actually been
Lusitania?
Yeah.
Wow. I felt dumb, but then I was
No,
smart.
I fully admit I grabbed the wrong ship. I'm sure the Bismarck is a good ship out there somewhere, but the Lusitania was the one I was looking for.
What about the
That
Maine?
was
Was it
auto.
Remember the Maine? Was there one called?
Yeah.
When was that?
What was the Vietnam War
was-
one?
The
In the
Gulf
Gulf,
of
yeah, the
Maine
Gulf
was
of Tonkin,
for-
but there was a specific ship that was probably not really bombed, but it was like false flag.
The main was, I believe, the
Spanish
Cuban invasion with Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders.
Okay.
What did it? What? Cuba bombed the Maine?
Yeah, then they blow it up. That was the whole thing.
I don't know. I remember the Maine. I remember the.
Yeah. See, Joseph remembers the Maine.
Yeah, he remembers the Maine. He doesn't know
Right,
why he
okay.
remembers the Maine, but he remembered it.
November.
That's most of what history is, you know? Just like get that emotional response to start a war.
Let's all remember November. Let's all have a nice November. Who's putting torches on the Netherblock?
Not me. I know the rules. Where's there a torch on the Netherblock? I don't see one.
The whole entranceway is lit up. And then there was one off in the distance. There's the drunk block.
I just thought about that meme again. Oh, damn it, you quoted it. It's such a good meme.
Which one?
I don't know if it's a meme or what. Anyway.
Remember November? What meme?
So this year on near the 5th of November, somebody posted like, remember the 5th of November. Let's all have a great November out there or something. It just like went on about how great November was. It was so dumb. It made me so happy.
Doesn't take
Yeah, the
much.
list of things that makes Albert Berg happy is pretty simple. Like, it's Wednesday, my
we were
dudes.
looking
It's
at it-
November. Like, basically, if you just say, like,
my dudes.
if it's Thursday, it's, like, 700 days till Christmas, like, anything like that is going to get Albert Berg happy.
I need a shield. That's what I need.
We've added another head to a shark.
Well, that I don't know how that doesn't make everybody happy.
This is so stupid.
Have we
make
confirmed,
shields
like,
and
7-head shark attack yet? Like, when is it just basically going to look like a sea anemone of shark heads? Just a ball floating through the ocean?
I was hoping for that for 5-headed shark attack. They said they kept so in 5-headed shark attack they keep describing the shark as it looked like a starfish, and then they cut to the shark and it's like no, it doesn't look like a starfish. I want a starfish of shark heads, but that's not what you guys made. And then on top of that, like, it's not until halfway through the movie that the 5th head
Oh, wait.
appears. They do
What?
4 heads.
4 heads.
Sharks have
do you-
4 heads.
Can you just imagine a shark that's mostly just 4 head?
It's the Peyton Manning of sharks.
How do you do this? I always forget how to do this.
And then, like, but anyway, like, at like minute 40 or something, they're like, oh, by the way, there's another head on the tail. But you can watch, like especially if you know what you're watching for earlier on, it swims by and there's no head there before they decide to retcon in that there's a fifth head.
So what? So
I was hoping it was more like a weird, like, distended penis style head that could just pop out whenever it really wanted to. Like, just shoot it out.
Well, the thing is, the fins are a little bit less once the new head shows up. Smaller, so it doesn't make sense. Like, if it just stuck, it's like... Three-headed shark attack has the shark squirt new heads out. Kind of that style.
Squirt.
That would make sense.
Wait, what?
It squirts heads.
Sometimes the key is to pick the most gratuitous verb you can think of.
It's like a shark with a
anything that's
blowhole,
happening.
and it just squeezes heads out of. That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, Danny Trejo, like, cuts the head off, one of the heads off, the middle head, and then it sprouts 3 more heads.
So it's also now mixed with Medusa.
Yes.
Yeah, well, so
Or
the
Hydra, sorry,
initial...
not Medusa.
Hydra.
I mean, I can
Medusa
I can see a shark Medusa movie where if the shark looks at you, you turn to stone and then it just eats you. But
Didn't Medusa have the snakes for hair?
Why would it want to
hair, though?
eat stone?
That's its deal. It
No,
needs stone
it's
to live.
tragic.
everything it wants to eat turns to stone, so it can't eat. So it's just hungry.
It's a cursed shark.
It's a Greek tragedy.
It can
Shark
close its
curse.
eyes. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. It has to have something close its eyes while it's eating it. You can't see the shark when it's eating you, and then it can eat you. Got it? Or you can see it in a mirror.
Guys, we probably shouldn't be in charge of mythology.
No, that's awesome. The tragic shark that can't eat anything because everything that he tries to eat turns to stone because it's like a Medusa because it's popping 4 heads out of its blowhole.
It's somehow like an allegory
What
for
was-
like being kind to your family or some bullshit.
What? There were no morals in the old Greek stuff. It was just chaos.
Yeah.
Shark with a
Crazy shit happening.
blowhole.
It was like, and this is
Yes.
because you're going to kill your father to sleep with your mother. Over and
So
over
the
and
moral
over.
was don't make the gods mad.
What's up?
Yeah,
What's up with this
basically.
drunk block thing?
That Rich and Dan and I don't know. They got on drunk and started the cobblestone block. And then they were really guilty the next day.
They weren't guilty. They still wanted to do it. I was talking to them.
Really?
Yeah, they still want to.
Joe has projected
Yeah,
his
Joe is like, oh, they're stealing
weirdness
our
about
IP
them.
and all this, and I'm like, no, they're just really offended and sad now.
Have you guys been to
They're
it?
so, yeah, it's amazing.
I'm going to it now.
I have not.
It's like telling people they shouldn't make fan art.
You should go check it out.
That's
That
not
that
what it's
drunk
That's exactly
pathway
what it is.
They texted me the next day. We're like, that was probably a mistake. And I was like, okay. They made some compelling arguments for why they shouldn't do it. And I said, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, I'm making compelling arguments to why they should because it's fan art. It's awesome.
It's not fan
It's
art.
like the people who like go to like Rooster Teeth. They're like, oh yeah, you have the Tower of Pimps. We've got like the Tower of Lapis. Come check out our videos. Like they don't bring down the hammer on them for having like a similar thing that was inspired by.
On the realm, it's right next to us. It's also out of. I'm going to it now. I don't know how to get to it.
There's a
They started their
pathway.
own realm now. They decided that we were like that because we kicked them off for that. that,
There's
like,
a pathway
they
on
had
the
to do their
right
own
that
thing.
Dan charted with torches all the way up.
Yeah, that's the. Oh wait.
So now we're gonna have just a half-completed cobblestone block until somebody deals with it.
Not half completed.
How mu-
Extremely
what
partially
percentage?
completed.
Extremely partial.
Drunkenly completed cobblestone block.
Drunkenly started.
How do you get onto the thing?
There's like a weird trail of torches.
Are you drunk?
Oops, I fell.
Does that help?
Nobody's died yet. Yeah, John's like a good influence on us here.
I also haven't really done much nether digging. My
Yeah?
stupid leather gear that I hate.
I've been making a giant enough stuff for a big portal.
Oh yeah, we're gonna ride a gas.
Yeah. I don't know how big it is. I have enough for a 5x5 portal.
Ghasts are.
You're gonna want to go like maybe 20 by 20.
Okay. Well, who has 80? I mean, I have 22, so 60 obsidian that I can borrow because I've been
There might be
mining
some
obsidian this
somewhere in the-
entire time.
Oh god.
It was great content too. I want you to know. You should cut to my footage often and early.
Oh,
Where are you, Joe?
I'm under the block.
Oh, don't be
John,
under
what's
the
your
block.
newest
It's
project
dangerous.
on the realm anyway? Like, what have you been working on here? I saw you on yesterday. I didn't know if you were just testing AV stuff or if you've.
I was testing AV stuff yesterday.
I've got this currently constructed portal. Nobody needed this, right?
Where?
In the nether?
Yeah, there's that weird one that goes nowhere.
Oh, hey.
That one goes to an island in the
Tony,
middle of nowhere.
check this
Yes.
out. I'm over.
Where are you at? I don't... Where are you at?
I'm up by the arena.
Wait a minute, what's that?
I'm in the arena. I just came out of the portal.
Oh, come up here. Do you see me? I'm at the bottom of the path to the cobblestone block.
I don't know where the cobblestone... Okay, I'm over here going towards the cobblestone block.
No, come up here. Do you see me?
I can see you.
No,
I'm
I
at
don't
the
see you.
top
Look
of
up.
this block.
And I'm on diagonally right between the nether block and cobblestone block. I'm jumping.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see you as a little speck down there.
What are you gonna do something, or I can't...
Yeah. Hey Joe, where are you?
I'm heading towards I'm under the nether block.
Hold on, I gotta get a vantage point.
Okay.
I found a montage point. Where are you? I'm lost.
Vantage.
So I figured this would be kind of fun. I was also working on something else yesterday while I was on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'm
4,
afraid.
3.
I'm suddenly
Hey
very
Joe,
afraid.
am I not
get away
supposed
from
to
the
be?
cobblestone block. 1. See if this works. Fingers crossed.
Okay, it's just... I saw the hole grow.
What's happening?
There's some TNT, I think, in the hole.
That didn't work at
Somebody
all.
shot some...
There we go.
There's also a missing block on the outside of the nether block.
Yeah.
What do you mean, ah?
This isn't working.
This cannot stand.
There's a ton of missing blocks on the inside of the nether block.
Yeah, but there's one.
Is there a bunch of missing ones on the inside?
Yeah, because we're not done
I
yet.
thought you were talking about, like,
Yeah, not-
actually inside of what we've already placed.
Oh, no.
Well, that was a disappointment.
What was supposed to?
I think he was
Was
trying
the
to
whole
blow
thing
up, like, an
supposed to go?
entire, like, section out here.
Do you have exploding arrows or something?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's the hole? Where's go? I'm so confused.
Joe's getting shot at by John.
No, I'm not shooting Joe at all.
Who's that down there getting shot at with arrows?
Not me.
Or is that Tony shooting?
It's got to be Tony.
Tony, are you shooting fire arrows at people?
Maybe.
There he is. I'm going to take him out.
I just want to hit one person from this
The
distance.
IHOB.
Where are you? I don't know what's going on. I'm so
Oh, you got
confused.
me. You got me.
I hope that he did. That was so rude.
That's okay. I'll take care of him.
I don't have any nether. God damn it.
I've already placed some on the
I've
block.
already put, like,
I put
10
all my nether on the
stacks.
block.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna...
We need a ghast.
Okay, I'm gonna put my obsidian in the chest here with the quartz. So, when somebody's ready to...
I'm fixing the hole on the
bit of
outside of the nether
diamond.
block.
Did you just say the diamond block?
Yes, that's next.
Oh, I mapped this thing really badly.
I don't know what John's doing.
Well,
So
I'm supposed
64
to.
by
I'm,
64
okay,
by
what
64
I'm trying to do
times 9. That's a lot of diamond.
isn't working out at all. But I put 700 blocks of TNT on the cobblestone block. So
Why?
I would be away from it if I were you.
Alright, tell me whenever that's going to go, because I've got a pretty good vantage point up here.
It's supposed.
I mean,
It has. I'm surprised it hasn't gone yet. I'm really disappointed. I should
I
have
was
used
wondering,
a
because
lot
I
more.
saw like a couple little explosions down at the base, and I was like, that's not what he would have gotten us all hyped about. I know your scale.
Dog,
Are you
love
on there
these
now doing
trees.
like work?
This is not
demolition
I
work?
should have used about 300 more blocks. And then what I'm just going to do is the hard way and go straight
John,
up
you
here.
were on whenever we blew up the snowman, right? Like the snowman incident during Extra Life?
Oh yes,
Yes.
that was delightful.
Yes.
All right.
We broke.
Apologies to Griffin, but I do need to get out of here.
Where?
Of the area.
All
is
right.
this?
I'm going to explode this thing
Out
now.
of the area?
Alright, I've got a vantage point. I'm watching.
I don't know what's.
This is probably going to fail again. I don't know. We'll see. But
Or I'll crash the server if it's too effective. My draw distance isn't enough to get all of what's about to happen.
I'm so far away.
okay, this is a failure.
This is an example of how not to build something up too much.
Yeah, this is Jon Jones is just being a tease today.
What is that over there?
Where are you?
I'm now underneath the walkway to the nether block. And if you turn the opposite direction of the cobblestone block, there's like a flamingo.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't do that.
What is it?
Why didn't this thing blow up? I put 700 blocks of TNT on there.
Where are you on the block now?
I'm going back up to it. I mapped the entire pathway all the way up to it, and then I put TNT like every third block. And maybe that was my mistake, because I probably needed to do every second or first block.
I think that sounds like enough. I mean,
if one of them gets blown the slightly wrong direction, though, it'll make it fail. That's why you just gotta kamikaze. You just gotta get up there and just go. With all your stuff in a box.
Okay, this is a bad place to be. Oh boy. Will I make it back alive?
Probably not.
what is this?
What are you looking at?
Is it a flamingo? Whatever this is, this pink thing on the other side of the other thing.
That's real descriptive.
I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry, Dan.
It's a sub button.
Oh, it's a. Oh, it's a the monkey Pokemon, I think. What's the
That
pink
didn't
monkey?
help me any more than
What's
whatever
the pink
you said
monkey
before.
Pokemon?
Humans?
We're disparaged.
Those are just the player characters, Joe.
No, it's a pink monkey, I think. I don't know. It's just a pink thing over here. I can't really explain it. I'm
Slowpoke?
stuck. Maybe? It doesn't look exactly like it. Is the block going? I'm now heading back. I'm getting a lot done these past couple of other blocks.
I
hey.
put a bunch of
Somebody put magna cubes in the Nexus. Oh,
Wait, really?
jeez.
Oh, Jesus!
Okay, I
Okay.
just saw an explosion. There's John. No, that's Joe.
It's me. See the pink thing?
Yeah. I do see that. That might be Slowpoke. It might be a genetically poor, like, parrot. I don't know.
Hey,
Or a
Griffin,
flamingo? Yeah.
I kind of mentioned how funny it would be to put magma cubes underneath carpet. I just didn't anticipate you doing it in the Nexus.
I mean, if you're going to be in the Nexus, you might as well have some risk. I didn't put it there, though.
It's not a risk. It's definitely going to hurt you.
What do you think? Do you think it's Griffin? Ah!
I do think it was Griffin. And he's right, it's funny, but not when you're getting... Was it not Griffin? Joe? Did you do that?
I did not do that. Joe... I don't know. Joe likes to hide things more than he likes to hurt things.
This is true. What's happening with the cobble block?
Well, I'm taking another approach. I'm just gonna put TNT all over the friggin' thing.
I thought that was the first approach.
I think I found one of the spots where it stopped, because here's like just a random TNT.
Yeah, so...
Oh, look at that.
Isn't...
hit it with an axe, Tony.
Oh,
Do anything.
jeez.
Ow!
Hit it with the redstone torch.
I don't have any redstone.
I
Ah!
don't have the ability. Ah!
We'll burn. He's back from the dead.
My precious.
Okay, I'm gonna die if I don't get away. Because I don't have a sword on me for some reason. Damn it.
Why are you on fire?
Hey,
'Cause
Tony,
yes.
you died.
I know. I'm
Hey,
aware.
Tony, don't die anymore, man.
I'm trying
Really
not
not
to.
cool.
How did you get lit on fire?
Because of a flame bow. And the zombie came up and hit me while it was on fire. And apparently...
Oh, your flame bow turned on
yes,
you, huh?
apparently I am fully combustible. Because if somebody's on fire and they touch you, you just go up entirely in flames.
Yes. Well, that gasoline armor really wasn't the right
Yeah.
choice.
Got glowstone here.
It also doesn't look like it's
Nice to have
64.
glowstone.
I was kind of wondering about that. Like, if they were drunk and they just got the measurements wrong.
If we were gonna do like the diamond block, I would, or even the gold like block, I would be like, let's go with like 20 by 20 or something that we could conceivably
I'd
complete.
go with 8 by 8 by 8.
For the diamond, let's see.
Nope.
So 8 by 8 is
64.
64, and then 8 times 8 is 64 times 8 is what? 6 times 8 is
How'd that
48.
feel?
Felt pretty warm.
Man, that was like the nicest kill, because like he knew that you had already just died, so your equipment didn't matter, and even when he kills you, John is the nicest human.
I don't know about that. Seems like I don't want to be killed.
Oh, I just kind of wanted to
that-
be the flaming bow of justice. Flaming. Well, I don't know if that sounded right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm the flaming bow of justice.
Wow.
It's like the new Hawkeye.
Jon Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the new Hawkeye,
I mean,
except
it's-
straighter.
Whoa! Hawkeye
What?
salt.
What did I
that
miss
bitch.
about Hawkeye?
Then everybody thinks he's gay because his powers are stupid.
Those are pretty stupid.
Oh. He doesn't have any powers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How can they be stupid if they don't?
Oh, he sees
Exist.
things.
Yeah, he fires
He
arrows
has
at
special
robots.
bows.
I mean, what? Natasha's stupid too. She just has guns.
Yep.
Except she's like hot and she actually knows how to kill people.
Are you saying Hawkeye's not hot, Tony?
I'm not into the Jeremy Renner thing.
Okay.
I think it looks like he slightly has Down syndrome.
I like.
That's not your thing, huh?
I like Hawkeye.
I guess it's
I
just
like-
me.
In the original Avengers, when he was like the recon during the fight, that made sense. I was like, oh, they found a good way to use him. But when he like pulls special new arrows out of nowhere and is like, look, I shoot.
I mean, to be fair, he is
is
friends with Tony Stark. I'm sure Stark could come up with some arrows while he's...
Yeah,
want
Tony
a
Stark
gun.
doesn't have any skill.
What's that?
He's just like, I built a robot suit for myself. It does all the work, but it looks like I'm impressive.
Yeah, but he also
Yeah.
had the power and the resource to do that. It's the Batman thing. Hawkeye just
Yes.
got given a freaking bow and arrow and decided he was Robin Hood.
You want to be more
That's what I'm
awesome if he
saying,
could
though,
actually
like-
generate the arrows out of his own body.
Yeah,
that would
like-
be amazing.
Just like, what
Tony
orifice
Stark would
he
do
pull
that
them
though.
out
He'd
of?
be like, I've come up with a way to like not actually have to keep Town of Arrows anymore.
Imagine him
using
shooting like
that-
a lot of arrows
It's
out of his
called a
body, and
gun.
people would be like, "Where are you getting those from?"
Yeah, it's like Spider-Man.
Don't ask.
My blowhole.
I have a blowhole.
I have to drink a lot of milk for the calcium.
Hey, did I ever tell you guys about the guy I used to work with at the radio station, who I think shat through a blowhole?
Blowhole?
No?
No, you have not told us this
All
story.
right,
Please proceed.
There's a helmet that Tony left. I'm gonna take it and give it to you later.
There's no TNT on this thing, Mr.
Yeah, where's the 700 thing of
Oh, yeah.
TNT?
Oh,
They're all hidden.
Are you pumped like a Kim Jong-un
no.
right now, lying about how
no.
many like TNT you have?
No, they're all hidden. I spent a lot of time just in case you guys saw it early. I hid all the TNT. So if you dig a couple of blocks, you'll find
Really?
You'll find TNT. Yeah.
you'll find an observer block, and that observer
That's
block is connected to
terrifying.
800 TNT all right next
Yeah,
to each
what we
other.
don't know
the
is that
idea
under
being
the
that-
entire arena is just all TNT, and someday someone's gonna like step wrong, and it's just gonna hit that one tripwire, and everything's gonna go.
I can see that. I can
Or the
absolutely see
dirt
that.
block is all TNT now.
I wish that Minecraft rendered explosions a little bit more impressively.
Yeah,
How come it's night so
Yeah.
long?
I don't know how to answer that.
Because the sun is occluded by the earth?
Because I'm not going up
Yes.
back up there to blow it up until it's daytime. It's going to be.
I'm here. I just don't have the materials or the tools to blow it up.
I'm bringing
There's nothing
like
down here.
5 or 6 more stacks of TNT, and I'm going to put it everywhere, and I'm going to blow that thing up.
I sometimes feel like our server's kind of like stuck in Alaska, where it's just night all the time. I guess it would be
My
Antarctica
kids always
right now.
ask me why it's nighttime, and I'm like, because the sun has been occluded by the earth, and they never, ever accept that answer.
Sun's coming up.
I say the earth has turned, obscuring the light of the sun. What do you want from me? They're like, but they'll ask me the next, why is it nighttime, Daddy?
Come on. I'm going to. Don't kill me.
What?
I'm gonna get the ultimate angle for this mode.
Man, we had a power outage last night. Me and my wife were playing that house flipper game, and the power went out.
There's a game
And
called
I was-
House Flipper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask.
Holy crap.
And I was like, all right, like, power outage sexy times. And about 3 seconds later, I heard, I was like, all right, I'm a parent.
Because you showed your wife your
Power
penis.
outage, consoling of
She
children.
reacts to it.
Why is there a game
was-
called House Flipper?
There's so many games. I was
Because
actually
they
thinking
already
about
made
this.
Halo, John.
I just. It'd be really
Stuck to
awesome if a game
Minecraft
called House
solely.
Flipper actually involved flipping houses. That would be good.
Oh, I mean, like
like
real
Pong?
houses?
Yes.
Like, that is the game.
No, you're actually flipping houses.
Physically flipping
Oh,
them.
like upside down?
Yeah, you're like hulking out on these things.
You do have a magic mop, which is
That's that other one.
something that I kind of really want. After having seen how this
cleanup deep. What the hell?
this sort of cleanup detail, yeah.
Yes. This stair goes nowhere.
Oh, I blew up.
What is this
I blew
then?
up the path. It just didn't get all the way up to the top.
Wow, that's crazy.
I just found a book by Jon Jones about finding the view.
Yeah,
Yes.
the idea being that if you guys happen to be up there, I was going to give you a 10-second countdown to get off the block using those ender pearls before I blew it up. But,
You have put a lot of thought into
yeah,
this.
well, the thing is, I covered them all up so that way it wouldn't get struck by lightning and prematurely,
Go.
eviscerate.
Wow. That's more thought than I put into, like, a lot of
This
things.
company?
Yes. I didn't want to say that.
We all knew it was true. We knew where you were going. All right, I've got the view. When are we gonna make it go boom boom?
I'm hearing boom booms.
I've been
John just went
hearing
flying
John's
past me.
footage come through his speakers or something.
It's possible.
This whole thing was just a real disappointment.
Did you try it again?
Well, I haven't made it back up to yet. I can't find the path. I blew most of it up, so
You blew the path up.
I didn't think about this part. Like, how do I get back up to where I have to?
All right, I've got some ender pearls. That might help. You might be able to throw it.
Oh,
up
here
there.
I am. Okay.
It's just chaos.
Here, John.
I don't know
Coming
what's
to
going
view.
on.
Oh, that's Joe. Never mind. You could have an ender pearl though.
Oh, what a disappointment. Okay, here we
What
go.
if we put magma on the TNT? Does that make it
Oh
go?
yeah.
Do you have a bucket of magma on you?
I mean, magma cube. I have a magma cube.
Oh.
And it's not making it
Now
go.
I really want to someday in my life go to an active volcano and throw a thing of dynamite in there and see if that actually works.
Well,
Why wouldn't it
there's
work?
according to Jurassic World, the inactive volcanoes could just turn active at any time. So
Today on
watch
the
out.
Get Nothing Done block.
I think that would make living on planet Earth a whole lot more exciting if they were just spontaneous,
Spontaneous
volcanoes.
volcanoes.
I
That's
mean,
your...
that's sort of the Yellowstone caldera, right? Sometimes I just think about
Well,
like
no, that's one because you
blows
know
up.
it's there. But I'm talking about like one where there wasn't one before. You just suddenly you wake up in the morning and there's a spontaneous volcano outside or inside.
Rude.
Oh crap! I didn't expect this, but let me get my coffee and then we gotta run.
I mean, if you want a house flipping game, that'd be one way to do it.
Oh, okay.
was so
Spontaneous
mean.
volcano.
If wouldn't that shut off? I think that could shut off the volcano. Or is that like a tornado? Can't you throw dynamite into some sort of natural thing and it turns it off?
Yes, haven't you seen Sharknado?
Yeah, you show.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
The Sharknado?
They throw the bombs in and it blows up the tornado.
The tornado.
Right. The forward. So then it's what do I have all this crap for? Why do I have black carpet? Ow! I'm on fire!
What were you doing with carpet? Were you the one that put magma cubes underneath the Nexus carpet?
Black carpet?
No, it was all orange.
Well, there you go.
I'm glad I didn't say banana.
I've got 3 ender pearls.
Yeah,
Why do I have all this
I gave you
stuff?
some ender pearls so you could throw yourself up to here.
Hang on to at least one ender pearl so you can get to safety.
I'm back at the trailer. Magma cream and oak sapling.
So who shot me?
Not me.
Not me.
Joe?
Well,
Skeleton?
I was trying to find something.
You act so surprised to get shot back. I was like, it can't be him.
Well, I didn't think you had that in you.
I didn't think you had that level power bow.
I didn't have that much. I have a power 1. I've re-enchanted
okay.
some stuff. I also was actually trying to miss you, believe it or not. I know you're not going to believe that because that just is a silly thing to perpetuate. But I was trying to fire an arrow across your face.
I shot at
was
you
trying
with
to
the
get- I
bow
know.
that John supplied and did not kill you. You shot me. I guess it's because I fell off the pillar. And
Yeah.
I was down to half a heart. Like that was a
Oh wow!
very near thing for Albert, which is part of the reason why I retaliated. I was like, okay, that's not cool.
Yeah, I made the ding noise when I hit you in the head.
Yeah,
trying to
I
find
swear, if
timber.
they didn't have that ding noise, I wouldn't do it near as often as I do. It's just...
You've been
What?
pretty good recently.
What ding noise?
Like-
Is there for real a
Yeah,
ding noise
whenever
when
you shoot somebody with an arrow, it just goes bing.
They might need armor. I'm not sure. You might need to get a headshot. I'm not
No.
sure. But yes, there's definitely a ding noise.
I didn't know that.
Yep. So
I don't ever shoot people when I'm playing by myself.
they're conditioning to you to want to shoot other people.
And when I'm on here playing, I can't hear the audio.
There's a lot of TNT on this block. There's a 50-50 chance that when this goes up, the server crashes.
That's gonna be fun.
Is it ready?
No,
Like,
it's going to be ready,
wanna...
and I'm almost done. I've got...
Okay, we're coming to the end of our
Okay,
time
we'll have a nice
here.
grand finale. You guys record 2 episodes at the same time, or what do you do?
We've been doing one a week for a
just
little
do a
bit.
week.
No, we do one a
Used
week.
to.
And occasionally, whenever people are going to be gone, we'll do 2.
I would go and watch this thing blow up, but last time I tried to do that, I got shot at. So
Well, stop being so
Squishy.
arrow
I
drawn.
won't shoot at you. I only shot at.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
looking over my messages. Dan emailed me out of the blue and said, "Hey, sorry about the block. We meant no harm."
There's a possibility that I may have accidentally shot at Albert before I shot Tony, not
prenatal
realizing
guilt.
who was who.
Prenatal?
prenatal guilt. Wow.
Yes.
I mean, that's some very Catholic stuff right there.
Yes. And I was like,
I've been
I
a
guess
sinner
it's
since
little on the
before I
nose.
was born.
Well, then they said you can destroy it
From
if you want.
conception.
They led me into entrapment, is what it is.
I'm sad that this thing is going to go.
Nope, it's off.
I think it'll be worth
Now
it.
I don't want it. Now it's gone. Now I'm being a hard ass. This thing has to go now.
Okay, let me put some more up here real quick.
I just think that whenever they watch this episode, they're going to be like, it was John that did it?
Oh, no,
They're not gonna
it's
know
me.
it's right.
I can see
I
it was...
asked permission first.
Oh, I see. There's not enough hurt
Man,
feelings
this
over
is-
this,
nice.
because my feelings
There's
are hurt.
been so much planning that went into this, and yet it has gone so poorly.
It went
Oh,
really
there's no
badly.
way this is not going to go like the way we want it to here in a minute.
Because it was set up with the idea that if you happened to visit it, you would have no idea that the whole thing was rigged for explosion.
That's mildly terrifying.
And now there's just so much TNT.
It's like actual realm terrorism.
Yeah. There was like a little door over here. I went, I'm stuck.
And I even put here's that. I put a chest in the middle, with the idea being that if you guys happen to see it, oh, the book is gone. Okay, you saw the
Yeah, I
book.
wanted
saying,
to save the book.
Tony
Basically, it
just-
was like, run, get away really fast, because I have giving you a 10-second countdown, and
I would not have figured
the
that
whole
out.
thing was, well, then you would die, and that would be funny.
You would have died, yeah.
Yes.
They were cool with that, I guess.
actually was, but the first time you counted down, I was like, why is he counting down? And I think I was under the block at that point.
We're gonna be here for the rest of time, waiting for this thing to explode.
We're actually going to be deconstructing it by hand.
Welcome to the cobblestone deconstruction block.
I mean, right now, the cobblestone block is probably at a ratio that's getting closer to 1-to-1 for TNT.
Yes, that was TNT.
I mean, that
It's a
wouldn't be the
little
worst
scary.
idea, but that would take a lot
That's-
of creeper farming.
I'm thinking
would
about
also
the
be
like. It's
terrifying.
amazing the fact that you just have that much, like, casual TNT.
Well, as of
very casual.
the other day, I had something well over 7,000 blocks of TNT, which is a minimum of 35,000 creeper sacrifices.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I'm putting some TNT on with creative right now because I'm flying around for a camera angle. John has never had access to creative on this realm. And I don't think you have, like, mob spawners like Richie does.
No, this is all actual. Yeah. Well, you said the other day, like, I'm obsessive about hoarding. I never throw anything away. It's like almost everything except for beets and feathers can be used to some advantage.
Feathers can make arrows.
Yeah, but after a while, once you set up something that's really efficient, like what I have with the village, you don't need them anymore. I have infinity bows all over the place.
All right. I think we're pretty well rigged.
I have a good ungle.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and explode it now.
Yes. Say something dastardly, like, this is what happens if you cross human echoes.
Stop shooting me!
All right, it's slowly branching out. Oh, that's awesome. Here comes the lag. It's climbing.
Oh no, am I gonna
That's
get hit by a
actually
TNT?
awesome. There's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit by TNT.
It does not climb well.
Oh, but it got to the top, though.
Yeah, it's going.
Yes, it did.
It didn't. It's missed some of this back corner here.
It's
The corner
still
closer to me.
going. We'll see
No,
if it...
that's it.
Ah,
That's
damn
it.
it.
Man, this is
Well,
harder
That
than I
is
thought.
a lot gone, though. There is not much of this left.
Okay, so let me see if I can flame arrow what remains.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Does that work?
I did not know that flame arrows actually worked for that because I was shooting flame arrows at random at you while you were placing these.
Oh, yeah, they'll totally, there you go. Thank you. Nice.
Well, I missed.
That's good.
That's great. I don't have flame. I'll just sit here.
Now it kind of looks
I'm
like the
just
burned out husk
gonna-
of the first Death Star.
We got to get Darth Vader's helmet out of it and start a cult.
Or the
Yes.
second Death Star, rather.
Yeah, it's true. That is the second one. Okay, I would say that the block is at least 95% deconstructed now. There's nothing left from the top row. Oh, a few floaty bits. That was pretty
Why
awesome.
am I here? This is the worst.
That was definitely a disappointment, and I'm sorry for that.
No, I meant like on this. I'm on a walkway that I can't get down from, and I don't love
Do you have
it.
any more ender pearls, or should I just shoot you?
I never had any ender pearls. I'm out. Don't hit me.
Oh, where are you though?
Jack, why aren't you wearing a shirt?
I wasn't going to fucking fall.
Well, you need to be wearing a shirt to do that. I'll be with you in a
So
moment.
there are still a lot of areas on the pathway leading up there that have TNT.
I like it.
Literally, like,
That's so insane.
less than a third of that path was destroyed the way it was supposed to be. So there's about to be like 20 or 30 more blocks on that path. I'm going to explode that at some point, too.
God, that's insane.
Well,
That's gonna do it for this week, folks. Thank you so much for watching our nonsense. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you really liked our nonsense, go over and check us out on patreon.com/humanechoes. You are the best.
bye, everybody.
And thank you, John, for being
Yeah,
on.
thank you, Jon
That's
Jones.
fun.
You can
Thanks,
find
Jon.
John on Twitter at DVWhat.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you like the things that we make, you should consider becoming a patron over on patreon.com. There should be a link up on your screen right now or in the description of this video. Click it, go to Patreon, and help us make awesome stuff.